M issue 6. Oh, that's good. The title page has me showing more clearly what this Bark's supposed to look like. He's not wearing a weird woman's tank top for some reason. He's actually got a roboticized upper torso and shoulders. I guess that would benefit him by bringing up his defense. When we start out, we see Angel Island in the sea, some civilians, and then Bark looking mopey and speaking formally to Sonic, who says that he startled him and asked if he woke up. Bark says that his metal half is solar powered, so he's just charging his batteries, and he also uses his time to think since so little is used during their struggle. It's interesting to see what looks like the muscle of the team speaking all profoundly, and it's also just interesting to see Bark talking at all. Makes me wonder why Flynn decided to make him a mute when he took over the comic. Sonic says that they just have to think on their feet to stay alive, and Bark says he's just philosophizing. By sheer crazy coincidence, Bark thinks about other worlds. I guess because he was thinking about how Sonic was acting different, but he never explained that. And he sees both the positives and negatives of that train of thought. Then Sonic thinks, I think therefore I am, proving that they're not all part of a dream. Bark says, what if that is part of the dream as well? What if the dreamer wishes to dream your story? Sonic says that is creepy. We're getting too meta here. Progress, please? Sonic asks sadly how worthless the alternate Sonic was. Bark says that he was the reason he lost his temper for the first in a long time. Bean held a vote on what to do with him, and while they wanted him exiled, Bark didn't. Bunny never spoke for the vote, and Fiona did everything but openly oppose it. Sonic is told that he's already won Antoine's respect from beating him in a fight. Not really, Antoine was still a jerk to him when he was injured. He's told that he earned Bean's respect by bravely taking a bomb into the Legion HQ. Sonic snarks that saving his life wasn't enough, and he's told that Bean would gladly give his life for the cause, but doesn't seek to be a martyr, and risking his life impressed him. Sonic is told that he has only 3 years of cowardice to pay back for the other Sonic, which surprises him at how short their fight has been. He asks Bark how he got the way he did, and Bark says it was a mission he had set up to get the old Sonic to become more of an active player. However, under the attack of the Legion, a well-placed piece of machinery debris found its mark on Bark, which probably only traumatized the other Sonic, making him even more of a coward. And he and Fiona got Bark to their target anyways, where the good Dr. Kintobor saved him. It's revealed that Kintobor, or I guess Eggman in this world, had upgraded Sonic's feet and arms, which were badly injured from getting Bark to him, and Fiona thought it would be better to make him a cyborg to have an edge over the Legion. Sonic asks out of nowhere, so the Legion can be roboticized too? Bark says the Guardian doesn't like the idea as much as his advisors do, so he has that kind of decency. How would he know that? Why would Knuckles admit that to his enemies? Did he catch him saying that, eavesdropping on him? Bark explains that Kintobor keeps a low enough profile to be overlooked most of the time. Yeah, a brilliant scientist, possibly the most brilliant scientist in the world, can keep a low profile. The Doctor tells the Guardian that the process still needs further development before it can be tested on living things. So he's working with Knuckles? Why'd he help the heroes? Bark says that if he didn't recharge, while his own movement would create his energy, ultimately he'd die. Sonic is told that he didn't miss any action while he was out, because Bean wanted to wait until he had healed first before continuing, which is pragmatic. Sonic realizes that since he's considered worth the wait, he might belong here after all. Sonic is reassured with Bark's hand on his shoulder and sweetly told that he's always belonged. That's nice of him to say to someone he thought was useless for years. This issue is by Ian Flynn. It felt half pointless with Bark wasting time philosophizing, though that at least establishes his character. And then we're told Bark's backstory and how he has to recharge now. So is the good Kintobor a different character from Eggman this continuity? One's good and one's not, but Kintobor is working with Knuckles and can cyber guys? At least there's some reassurance to Sonic again, as it's explained that he's only got Rotor's trust left to earn. I'm really invested in this comic, I just wish it had some more lightheartedness and better art. The situation of those heroes fighting the war is so depressing and hopeless looking. At least the beginning of the canon comic tried to offset that with buckets of charm.